So now I know we're getting into our discourse, and our discourse has to do with this spring equinox and intent and moving into our heart. People in the Mideast are celebrating New Year's. March 20th is New Year's Day, the spring equinox. Much as we celebrate Christmas with exchanging of presents um, and New Year's into one, whitewashing the homes, growing barley sprouts, new life in little dishes. People are celebrating this time as a rebirth. And as we have been told, and what has been shared by many great beings, and by beings such as Brahma Chandra and Judy Callie and some of you, Matt Kahn, and many others who are embodied here on earth with many teachings. With the spring equinox, we are being bombarded with energy from the great center sun and from our own sun and our new sun. And this energy is being carried by the elemental of water, the element of water, the water elementals in everything, in earth, on earth, within, without, and all about us. And this vibration is creating a spiral of energy, not a whirlpool which drags you down, but a beautiful spiral of golden light that has no beginning and no end. And this is us. Our bodies are 75% water? And yet everything is made up of 9.99999% or 99.9999999% of space. And we'll get into that later. Nothing is solid as we comprehend solid to be. When we're touching each other or feeling something, it's electromagnetic energy that we are feeling. And that is why we can't go through walls, because everything is moving, everything is in motion, and we are in motion. Water is in motion, emotion, energy in motion. So this water that is being charged with these spirals of great golden energy, of golden light, is igniting every cell in our being with this intense, not only detoxification, but this intense urgency this feeling of urgency to do something. But here's the dichotomy of it all. Many of us, I'm not saying all of us many of us are feeling this urgency to do something, that we need to do something. What? Many of us don't know. But at the same time, to move from the third to the fifth dimension, it's important we do nothing or relax and realize that doing nothing is doing something. Some think to do nothing, you have to meditate and go within, and that's perfect. That's good. That's what you need to do. Others thinking doing nothing is just lying around, and that's perfect. Reading, watching TV, daydreaming, sewing, creating. That's all doing something, and that's all helping move the spiraling gold energy, not only within you, but throughout whatever you touch, and you touch everything. To accept that no matter what we do, we are worthy, we are enough. And this helps us not to judge. The truth guides us into this new reality, this fifth dimensional reality. And all it takes is right intention. For right intention aligns us with our will. And when we're aligned with our will body, with our mind, aligning us with our emotions, aligning us with our chakras, aligning us with our purpose, this right intention, this intent, propels us into action. Whether it's an action of great activity or no activity, or moderate activity. Right intention aligns us with the truth. What is our true intent? Is it for glory, self-glorification, self-recognition? Nothing wrong with that. But it's important to know what your intent is and go from there and accept it. Yesterday we did an exercise to write down our wish, what we wish. Some of you may have done it because it was, spring equinox, a new year, a new beginning. But how many of us, when we write down a wish or several wishes, is it for us personally? Many of us have this feeling that we have to, whatever we wish for, must be for others or involve others or humanity or the earth or but true self-love is recognizing that you're all that you need to take care and see that when you wish for something personally, it already involves your family and everyone else. So how many of us can make a wish for something personal, that you are worthy, that you are deserving? Write down that wish and tear it up. But before you tear it up, also write down how you feel about it. Do you feel uneasy? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel joyful? Do you feel like, yay, excited? Then tear everything up so you're not attached to anything. It's like a prayer, so it is released. Then you can wish something for your family, but be sure you don't go over anyone's will. And then tear it up. How do you feel about that? Do they really want what you wish for? It can be generic, healing, healthy, da 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 da, joy. Then make a wish for the world. But it's a gradual thing. And for the universe, Mother Earth, for all of humanity. But first, take care of yourself. Your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your heart. Be truthful, for the truth guides us to the heart. There are many things happening right now, all around us, that we are not aware of. But when we are stuck in the lower realities, in the duality, we believe the appearances. We believe that there is chaos all around us. We believe we are either too fat or too thin. We believe that we are too old to do something, or too young to do something. We believe this, we believe that. We believe there is racism. We believe there is, the earth, all of this. But this is the world of appearances, of duality. So to raise our vibration we're moving into the fifth dimension. We're expanding. It's not that we're leaving the third dimension or the second dimension or the first dimension. We're expanding into the new realities. And to be able to so-called be comfortable or survive in the fifth dimension, we need to learn to be the witness, not judging, not being fooled by appearances or fooled by false prophets or fooled by, by even ourselves, our beliefs. So in this third dimension, we're watching people saying, you must be politically correct. You must say this and not that. You must be this and not that. You must have this and not that to be worthy, to be a good human being. That's why we ask that you don't take sides. You be the witness to this all. That you see the play of consciousness that is moving all around you. And to rise beyond the chaos. To be in the fifth dimension. To truly be there. To be is to be at peace. Non-judgmental. There is no good or bad. It's thatness. There is no time. There is harmony, unity. That's why we say this new age is moving into unity, compassion, mercy, true unity, true compassion. Being in the fifth dimension is being in the quantum field, being able to manifest your dreams in no time. Being in the third dimension, you say, oh, you have to be patient. There is time. The time will come. All in God's time. But in the fifth dimension, everything is God's time. And God's time is in the here, in the now. The past, present, and future is all right in the now. There is no creating the future. You are the future. You are the past. You are now. You are here, present. So when you say, I would like to know the future, you're in the third dimension. It's important to realize what we're saying. That in this world of duality, there are uncertainties. Because you're pulled by this and you're pulled by that. Well, maybe. Well, what if this happens, then that happens? In the third dimension, it's good, that's bad. You're higher, this is lower. You're more powerful, he is weak, or she is weak, or it is weak. This duality. In the fifth dimension, you realize you're all powerful. I am divinely perfect in every way. Say that to yourself out loud in a mirror, for that is the truth, and it manifests in the fifth dimension and beyond. So here we are, you know, we have a choice. We have free will choice. We can choose, we can allow to be stuck here in this belief that there is racism, that there is, hate, that there is love, that there is, you can't hate and love at the same time, that there is cruelty, injustice everywhere you turn around. Or we can choose to see the true plan, the divine plan, to be in the higher chakras where we merge with the divine plan. And see that this is a play that human beings have chosen to act out so that we can be more aware, so that we can choose our greatness, choose to be free and happy and joyful, choose to be alive and allow God's abundant grace to fill every pore of our being. And that when we choose to do something, we can choose, be a job or anything, choose to do it with such ease, such grace. If we wish for something better than what we have now, we can choose to have that something better, and we can choose to have that or something better. And you can allow all that beauty, all that youthfulness, all that grace to enter every cell of your being. And that is what scalar energy is. And everything is energy, everything is light. It's using that electromagnetic field that we said when you're touching someone, you're not really touching something solid or you're touching the electromagnetic field that feels solid. So if you wish health, you can bring it in. What is prayer? Or you can wish for it in prayer, pray for it, or it's okay. Or whatever your method is for manifestation, for that or something better. And to do whatever you want to do with such ease and grace. And you're not alone. Remember our heart song? And it magnetizes a harmonious vibration that we can sing together, where hearts sing together. It magnetizes, and you choose your guides. You choose your angels to be with you. and you have them because they are you. They're part of you. For you are all. I am that I am. Thank you. And please prepare yourselves for deep level meditation.